Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I would really like to welcome you and to thank you for clicking on my video. I'm very grateful that you are here. And for those of you who are returning, I would like to thank you all so much for all of the love and support I see that you send my way, and it makes such a difference. And I just want to say that I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, just kind of wanted to give you guys a little shout out. So yeah, today in today's reading, we are looking at what is your intuition trying to tell you. As you can see, I have not yet, what's that word? I have not yet come up with the piles yet. But if you want to skip this part, I was kind of thinking of doing it on camera, but if you want to skip this part, you'll find the timestamp with the with your pile selections in the description box below, and I will go ahead and see you there instead. But for those of you who are staying, wow, excuse me. So for those of you who are staying, I'm so glad and grateful. I was trying to find a word that was like kind of glad and grateful at the same time, but I was just trying to join the words. It was gonna be a disaster. Anyway, let's give this deck a shuffle. So what is pile number one's intuition trying to tell them? Okay, we have mischief with Martin and the foxglove. What is pile number two's intuition trying to tell them? We have bear and cedar, or cedar, I believe, with leadership. What is pile number three's intuition trying to tell them? We have the ram and dahlia with determination. Is there a pile four? Yeah, let's make a pile four because I can feel that there's something missing here. So for pile four, what is their intuition trying to tell them? We have the raccoon and sycamore with curiosity. Interesting. Okay. As for the ram is pointing me towards the soda light. How about the raccoon? Actually towards this raw clear quartz, lemon quartz over here. The bear and cedar is clearly, is it the red jasper? It's this one. And that, this is the, I'm sorry, I'll do a better job once I have done picking the crystals for you guys. What about this? This guy. Okay, so for pile number one, we have the martin and foxglove mischief with this crystal over here. I don't know the name of it, but it is kind of like a mossy, smoky kind of crystal. For pile number two, we have the bear and cedar with leadership, and this is the raw citrine crystal. For pile number three, we have the ram and dahlia with determination and this little sodalite crystal. And for pile number 4, we have the raccoon and sycamore with curiosity and this raw lemon quartz crystal. I'm going to place that over there. So whenever you're ready, the timestamps are in the description box below, and I will go ahead and see you in your piles. Hey there, pile number 1. If you chose this card over here with the marten and the foxglove with mischief, this is going to be a reading today. So we are asking spirit and we're looking at what is your intuition trying to tell you. So when I was feeling into this energy and I picked out this crystal is something that I'm always drawn to when I am trying to channel something that your heart is really invested in, but there is a lot of uncertainty, not being sure, and having a hard time also with listening to your intuition. So whatever it is that your intuition is trying to tell you, pile number 1, if you have chosen this group, it feels like, and it seems to me that whatever it is that your intuition is trying to tell you, there is some blockages, there is some friction, there is something here that is stopping you, or that is hindering your ability to listen to your intuition clearly. Now we do have mischief here, so that was also something that was standing out to me when this card came out, because it did not really give me a positive energy when I pulled this card out. It gave me more of a it was not the cute, playful kind of mischief, if that makes sense. It's just something that is not good. It could potentially harm you. It could potentially lead you to a direction that does not favor a positive outcome. So let's see. We're going to be using this deck and see what is it that your intuition is trying to tell you. So for pile number 1, what is their intuition trying to tell them? I could take them. There are 4 and they jumped right out together, and I was going to take 4. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the Fool, and the 4 of Pentacles. Excuse me. Let me just check the camera to see if we have space at the bottom. I think we kind of do, because I want to clarify each of these. It seems to me that it's about a love reading, and I feel that your intuition is trying to tell you something about your love connection and the person that you are romantically involved with, or maybe someone you're crushing on or someone you have in mind. Or if you don't have anybody, I feel like it's trying to warn you about a future, about an energy that is trying to enter your life. And I feel that there is a need to kind of cleanse your energy. There is a need to make some different choices. So the experience that you have in your love connection kind of avoids this energy that is kind of wanting to come through, because energetically speaking, I'm not really getting something positive here. So what is this 5 of Cups about? We have the Page of Cups. What is the 2 of Cups about? We have the 2 of Swords. Okay. What is this Fool about? The Magician and the Four of Pentacles. What's that about? Okay, we have the Four of Wands. On the back of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. I'd just leave it like this. Okay, so there is a trigger warning here. And I want to say that if this doesn't resonate, if you're in a happy, healthy connection, and if you have really good things to say about your person and you have good experiences with your person, this is not your reading. You have not chosen the correct pile. I want to say that right off the bat, because I don't want this energy to confuse you. I don't want this energy to mislead you. This is somebody who has been, this is talking about someone with whom you have been extremely hurt with. Like, this person has hurt you a lot. This person, you've had a lot of chances with this person. You have had a lot of experiences with this person. You have had there were things like you knew this person for a while, so this is not a newer connection, but this seems to me that even if you've known this person for quite some time, or even maybe just enough, I would say months, but I feel that there is something about this person that they're hiding. And I feel that this person, if you feel like I'm not really sure, honestly. I can't really tell what your experience, what you're going through with this person, because firstly, it's a general reading and it can be anything. But if your intuition is saying that there is something not right about this person, and you will know, it's not your mind, it's not your heart, it's your intuition. If your intuition is, I mean, your heart is kind of like your intuition, but not your mind, not the fearful thoughts, not what others are telling you, not what you want, not what you would expect. I'm sorry, it's not what you expect. It's not what you would expect it to be. But if your heart is telling you that there's something up with this person, then that's what I'm getting here. I feel like your heart is trying to tell you to be very careful. Now, this person's intention could be good. Eventually, because with the Fool and the Magician card here, I do feel that there is, if your intuition is kind of telling you that there's a fresh start coming in this connection here, and with the Magician here, like, this person is manifesting you and you are manifesting this person in a way. And hence, if you don't know this person, this is a sign that this person is manifesting you. And you know, somewhere you are also manifesting this person, because it has to happen both ways. Can't happen just one way. But I feel that regardless of this energy here, there is something about this person that you're not seeing them clearly. There is something about this person that doesn't seem right. I feel that your intuition is telling you that if you invest too much into this person too quickly, you are going to be hurt. Because this person is not as emotionally invested in you as you would like them to be, or as you would want to be. This person is not really somebody who would invest in growing with you in this connection just yet. Because maybe things will turn around, because there is a Magician and a Fool right here, and these are all major arcanas though, so this is more of a this is like a higher vibrational energy. So this is not technically how they are showing up in the physical. And I do feel that this person is honestly quite unsure of themselves. And for that reason, the more you spend time with this person, or as you spend time with this person, you will have a very hard time figuring this person out. And you are having a hard time figuring this person out, but your intuition is telling you this, because this person, they're wearing a mask. They don't even know who they are. And that is what your intuition is telling you. So even if they're showing up as a Two of Cups energy, there is something underneath that is not as loyal as you would like them to be. Now, this doesn't mean that they're, you know, looking at other people. Not really. It's more with when it comes to commitment and investment. And also the loyalty energy is coming up because of the mischief here. I feel like this person is just looking for a good time or trying to use having a good time to not deal with the more important things when it comes to this connection. And I feel that with this when I see this 4 of Wands here, I feel that this person does have an ideal person that they want to invest in. Now, this could be something like, it could be unrealistic though, because we had the Page of Cups here. It could be a little unrealistic, the kind of person that they would want to invest in. And I feel that you're kind of picking up on it intuitively as well, that this person is not like they're not open to love. They kind of is, but they're really looking for a certain kind of person, and something about that is making me feel like that's a little unrealistic. Like nobody can keep up with the person they're asking about, because there's a lot of unrealistic demands that is coming through from this person that they are not really willing to take responsibility for. And there is a little bit of immaturity here, just a little bit. This person is still growing and changing, of course. If you want to invest in this person, if you feel like this person is really good for you, because this is, you know, or eventually could be good for you, because this is, you know, a general reading. So if your heart is more set in wanting to be with this person, then your intuition is telling you, hold your value high. Don't give so much to this person so quickly. If they're wanting to have a good time with you, let that, you know, if you feel like that's something that you want to do, then sure. But the good time doesn't have to be, you know, in a way that crosses your boundaries, in a way that disrespects you, in a way that you give your energy to freely. It could also mean sexual energy. Like if you don't feel willing to, don't give your sexual energy that freely, because this person will, you know, they will not be very good with it because it's just the intention that's coming through here, the energy. Like there is a very wishy-washy kind of energy that's coming through from this person, and it's your intuition. So this may not be exactly how this person is, but they're like this towards you. So you should really have your boundaries up and be very careful of yourself, and, you know, be a little bit realistic also that is coming through here. And if you want to, let's just say that if you really like this person and if you want to continue talking to this person, your intuition is not really telling you to stop doing that, but your intuition is just telling you to be careful. Don't get into it too quickly. Don't, you know, just if you want to dip your toe before diving in, just dip your toe. You don't have to dive in just yet. That is what I'm getting here with this energy. Now, it doesn't have to be a love connection. We have the Two of Cups here, and we have a lot of people watching, so maybe it is a love connection for some of you, but it doesn't really have to be. It's just a certain person in your life that you're very emotionally invested in, like very, very emotionally invested in. And this person has given you enough chances to, you know, like, I mean, you have given them enough chances and they have ruined it all. But yeah, it's really what you want to do with this connection here. And the ball is kind of in your court. But yeah, this is what your intuition is trying to tell you about this person. Like it's not a good energy that I'm getting here. Okay, so pile number 1, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull your oracle cards and see what advice and messages, closing messages Spirit has for you for this reading. Your commitment is being tested. Now, this could be your commitment towards yourself. It doesn't have to be your commitment towards this person, but if you feel if there is commitment involved with this person, then when the message that I'm getting here is that your commitment to choosing love, and sometimes when the people we love can hurt us, sometimes the people we love, even though they have the best intentions in heart, sometimes because of their own karma, because of their own own personal journey and whatever it is that they're learning, they can make a lot of wrong choices. So when you take care of yourself and when you love yourself, you kind of hold the space for the person to step up and meet you there. And that is something that I'm getting here. Your commitment to love is being tested, and that could be so many different things in so many different contexts. So please take that as it resonates. Okay, we have White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound and pattern can be healed now. So for some of you, this is reminding you of a parent or a sibling, family, maybe grandparents. Or some of you, this is about a family member, not necessarily love, because the first people that we're intimate with after being born is actually our family. But yeah, it could be either or. Take that as it resonates. Or maybe it could also be, it could be a family member and also a love connection, because Spirit is using both of these people to, Spirit is using both of these people to teach you how to love and value yourself, and not give too much of your energy in places where it's not needed. And it's also the same for family. Just because they're family, that doesn't mean that they can step all over you. That is also something that is very important. It's something that I know is a very difficult lesson to learn when it comes to family, but even family members are not really worth giving all of yourself up for. It really isn't. Even if you are somebody who loves yourself, who's very careful and very caring for themselves, but when it comes to a family and gives it all away, then it really creates a pattern when you're kind of like in a circle or in a cycle. And you also attract the same kind of love interest in your life, because it's, that's what lovers do. They always show us everything in ourselves that they're basically a very good mirror. They're always the perfect mirror for us. So yeah, you could attract these kind of love interests, but basically there's a spiritual lesson that your guides want you to learn here, so you don't repeat or you don't attract these kind of people, especially with the Fool and Magician. Like I said, some of you may be attracting a person like this. Okay, we have yes, just say yes. And this is about just saying yes to yourself. Oh look, we have mirror in the back of the deck. Yeah, just say yes to yourself. Just saying yes to loving yourself and all the good feelings that you deserve to feel for yourself. And then it really makes it easier for you to kind of see who is really there loving you, or who is really there not loving you, or trying to use you, or trying to get something out of you. It makes it really clear when you love yourself. You really see that is something that I'm seeing here. And the last card, actually this one, is be proud of yourself. Yes, with the last quarter moon in Taurus, be very proud of yourself, because the fact that your intuition is even picking up on this is so amazing. This means that you are leveling up your transforming, you're shedding skin, you're growing, and you should be so proud of yourself for you to pick up this thing about this person and to wanting to learn this lesson and wanting to overcome all of these patterns and all of these relationship challenges. So yeah, it really talks about valuing yourself also, where you are proud of yourself and give yourself a pat in the back when you really deserve it, because you really do. And not seeing that is also in a way of not valuing yourself. So if you are doing really good and if you are really working hard for yourself, then you deserve to be proud of yourself. And that is, you know, something that is coming up here when it comes to valuing yourself, because that is how you value yourself. So yeah, this is what I'm getting for you, pile number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to leave a comment and I would love to read them. And if you like the video, I always do it the other way around. If you like this reading, liking the video lets me know that you did, and it also helps the channel if you feel generous. And you can always subscribe to my channel to follow for more readings from me. If you want to book a personal reading, send me an email and I would love to get you started. But yeah, this is all I have for you, pile number one. Thank you so very much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hey there, pile number two. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you chose this bear and the cedar card with leadership and this raw citrine point crystal, this is going to be your reading. And I feel already from this card that it has something to do with just leadership in general. So the message that I'm getting here is that your intuition is telling you something about taking charge of a certain dream, taking charge of a certain thing that you really want to manifest. And I do want to show you something, pile number two. I will be using this deck today for the reading, and I've already used this deck for pile number one, but as I was getting this deck ready for you and shuffling, and I set the deck aside after shuffling, instead of setting it like this, I did that. And I feel that that was for a reason, because we have the strength card underneath. And this is the kind of energy that I'm getting for you, pile number two. Strength is exactly what I'm getting here. Spirit is showing me the Emperor underneath that. Ace of Pentacles. This is about grounding a dream. This is something about making a dream a reality, and your intuition is telling you how to do it. Your intuition is telling you how to lead this project or to lead this manifestation here. So let's see what comes through for you, pile number two. I'll give this a few more shuffle on camera. That was a bad one. I'm also getting a message about control here. I'm not sure exactly what about it, but there is also an emphasis on control. So for my pile number two, what is their intuition trying to tell them? Ooh, okay. I'll take him. Okay, we have Justice, the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a very powerful energy. Very powerful energy, just as I was picking up on. Yes, another thing that I was picking up on when this card came out while shuffling and preparing the piles, when this Baron Cedar with leadership showed up, there was this really strong energy of just power. And I hope you know that peace is power. It's not really control or anything like that. It's just peace. But I mean, it's power is something that is grounded in peace. And with when somebody is really, really peaceful, that is when they can access infinite amounts of power. The most powerful person in the room is always the most peaceful person in the room, because they are not controlled. They are not, you know, they're not swayed by anything. Nobody can persuade them away from their goals, away from their desires. And if someone is giving healthy criticism, they know how to take it, and they can also it doesn't really bring them down, if that makes sense. So that's also an energy that I was getting here. And we have Fool, the Fool card. We have 3 major arcanas out of the 4, and then we have the World underneath, but this is not the energy that I'm taking. Let's see, for Justice, what is this card about? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, this is an interesting, powerful message. The Queen of Wands. We have Empress. So what is this? Okay, Spirit is telling me it's Empress. Oh, okay. I'll still keep this card here because there's a message. The Wheel of Fortune. What is this about? The 10 of Swords. I was kind of looking at that. It was peeking through a little while back. And what about the Fool? We have the Hermit. And we have the World again in the back. This is powerful energy. As you can see, there's a lot of spiritual energy here because of the way that the cards are coming out, and the fact that the World is here twice. And then this whole thing about this Knight of Pentacles and the Empress. When this happened, this is the message that I got. You are thinking and you're seeing yourself as the Knight of Pentacles, where Spirit is like, nope, you're the Empress, and you're kind of not seeing yourself that way. So this is what this is about. So I'm gonna go ahead and place him back inside. Ace of Cups is also coming out, because that is something that I will read, but I feel that it's okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just talking to my intuition and my guides, trying to get the message. All right, so with the Knight of Pentacles showing up, this is what this 9 of Pentacles is actually about. It's telling me that what your intuition is telling you is that you have been working very hard on yourself, and you have been working very hard for a very long time, and your goal and your dream was about being self-sufficient. And I feel that you have been really investing a lot of your energy into being self-sufficient. And somehow, for some of you, it's this energy of getting lost in this mundane task, which is not really mundane, but there is peace. There's something really sweet about the mundane things. But this is more like forgetting your power and forgetting who you are kind of energy. Like, there is this energy of you being very attractive to the universe with whatever it is that you want to manifest, because the Queen of Wands is all about manifestation, and the Empress is giving me this energy of you are really, really powerful, and your intuition is just kind of reminding you that you are so powerful. And with the Justice card showing up here, I'm getting this message of you not seeing how powerful you are, and that is kind of unfair to you. And energetically, you are manifesting things that are a little bit less than what the universe wants to give you, and less than what the universe wants to support you with, because the universe wants to give you more. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords, I feel like this Ten of Swords is different than the traditional Ten of Swords, because this deck has two Ten of Swords card. This is giving me more of an energy of completing and mastering a certain lesson, and really seeing eye to eye with the wisdom of it. And I feel that you have learned something. You have really, really learned and become wise about something. We also have the Hermit here, and this is giving you an opportunity for a fresh start. But something about it is that you are probably not taking it, but there is an ending coming through here where you have completed a cycle, learned the lesson, and now things are clearing up for you, because now you're a lot more wiser, and you are a lot more valuable than how you seen yourself to be. So one example of this would be, you are probably someone who's worked in a company, metaphorically speaking. Like, this is an example of someone who has worked in a company for maybe 10 years without a promotion, but you are so talented, like you have learned so much and you're so experienced, you deserve 3 promotions, you know? It's something like that, or like a promotion of 3 steps up, or 3 levels up, or something like that. And I feel that this is more in a spiritual way. This could be anything. So take it as it resonates, because it could be anything. But you are more than what you're seeing yourself to be. And you are ready for putting certain plans and actions in motion. And that is what's really coming through here. There's this energy of being very ready. And if you want to start a business or start something of your own, you're ready to start it. You're ready to make plans for it and move towards that direction. This is very abundance kind of energy with the 9 of Pentacles here. This is talking about your money. This is talking about abundance, and how much of it you can create with the kind of service that you can provide with these experiences that you have now. And the Empress is a very comfortable energy. Like, I feel that it's your heart is trying to lead you, your intuition is trying to lead you to create a life where you are living very comfortably. It's also something that I'm getting here. And also reminding you of how good of a manifester, like someone who's such a good, someone who's got amazing manifesting abilities with this Queen of Wands here, that it has all the potential to get you to live a life of an Empress, is what I'm getting here. But this Justice card energy, the energy that I'm getting here is like, why are you not doing this? Like, what is stopping you? There is nothing stopping you. Why are you not listening to this? Is the kind of energy that I'm getting here. Like, what are you doing? That is what I'm getting here with the energetically speaking. Like, what are you doing? You can have all of this, and the path is clear with the Fool and the Hermit. You can guide yourself through it. You have leadership abilities to get you from wherever you are to this Empress. With this Queen of Wands here, you are so magnetic, so attractive, so powerful that you can make it happen. But maybe somewhere deep inside, you're not believing in yourself. It's the only, you know, it's all I can think of, and all I can sort of deduct or deduce. I don't know. But let me see that. Let me see if that's right. Is there any feelings of doubt here or not? But of course, we did have the Knight of Pentacles show up to kind of make me feel that way, but let's see. Yeah, we have strength here again. We have the Two of Swords and we have the Six of Wands. Yes, it's almost like you don't know how much your authentic self can get recognition if you muster up the strength to be yourself. Because with this Two of Swords here, this this figure is holding two masks, and you don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. And I feel that that is where the message of confidence comes in, that your intuition is wanting you to muster up your confidence and allowing yourself to feel the confidence that is already being supplied inside of you from your heart and from your guides, and work with it. Because I feel that there is a feeling of power that you are kind of feeling already, and this is because it's the help of your guides, and it's what you have created for yourself already to bring you into this leadership position. And you're now on the path to kind of end the cycle and move into the new cycle where you are leading your life the way that you want to. Yeah. We have the Ten of Wands being shown. So this is giving me this energy of being very burdened by things that burdened by taking on more responsibilities than you can take. I feel that this responsibilities that's really coming through here are to me, it's making me feel like it's not serving you. And to me, it's making me feel like this is what you're putting all your energy and your focus on, rather than this part of your intuition that is trying to maneuver a path for you where you can live a life of the Empress instead. And then we have the Hangman, which is talking about perception. Yeah. A change in perception that is required for you to listen to this part of your intuition. But that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. So what I'm gonna do now is gonna go ahead and pull some advice cards for you to end the reading and see if there are any closing messages that would like to come through. So let me give this deck a shuffle and then see what your advice is. Have faith in your dreams. Oh, there's so much love coming through from this card here. Have faith in your dreams. You have so much support. And I'm just going to, I don't feel like I need to explain that. My shuffle is so. This is such a sweet reading from your guides, and it's a very beautiful thing your intuition is trying to tell you. Okay, so from a pile 2, okay? We have the Miriam Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So something about forgiveness is significant here. This could be forgiving yourself, forgiving someone from the past. It could be something very significant here that is directly linked to your dreams. I actually want to pull one more card for you because Spirit is asking me to look at it. We have Horus with Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Yes, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful with the Queen of Wands here. Miraculous changes are occurring with the Fool and the Hermit. And also, of course, the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, actually. Yeah, so there are changes that is happening within the energies of the universe that is supporting your vision And Spirit really wants you to have faith in your dreams. Okay, for my pile number 2. This one. We have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yes, this new world is your world. It's not like, it's not the entire world. This is your world, where you're creating a new world for yourself, a new experience for yourself, a new life for yourself. Now, of course, it does take time, effort, dedication, patience, and, you know, a lot of doing the same things over and over again, which you're already doing, and investing in something else. Spirit is just telling you to, well, invest that in yourself. Because the only difference is you're going to feel a lot more free. The only difference is you're going to feel a lot more lighter, better. Also, sealing energy leaks, because that is also a kind of energy leak when you're doing so much for something that doesn't serve you. It's like you're leaking your energy where it's meant to serve yourself. So it's also talking about sealing that energy leak that you may be experiencing with your work patterns is also something that I'm getting here. But the trade-off is a no-brainer, because this feels and is so much better. Okay, so one last card for my pile number 2. We have practice gratitude with the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Yes, gratitude. Being grateful for yourself. Being grateful for this opportunity, or being able to serve the world this way. See the bigger picture. Also Sagittarius, there is strong Sagittarius energy coming through for this pile. I did not mention signs in the first pile, but also I wasn't thinking of mentioning signs. But for you, Sagittarius seems to be, but I feel like it's more of a Jupiter energy with this Wheel of Fortune here. It's more of a Jupiter energy that I'm picking up. But I was getting distracted with the Jupiter energy, because I really feel that it's really hitting me like a ton of bricks. But right now, what I was trying to say about practice gratitude is that when we level up and when opportunities like this are given to us, it does come with challenges, and it does come with providing more service for others and making more people happy, because in making those people happy would mean that you will also be served, because it's a two-way street. It's also business. And I really feel that being grateful that your light is touching so many people is also that is coming through here. Be grateful that you're shining so brightly, and the reason why you're experiencing a level up is a gift from the universe, and also support from the universe, so you can be more, so you can share more of yourself, share more of your light. In other words, give more. And this is why this foundation is being built for you. So yeah, this is a very humbling place to be in, and this is what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to leave a comment if you want to, no pressure there. Liking the video also helps the channel and lets me know that you've liked the reading. If you want to follow for more of my readings, you can subscribe to my channel, and I do offer personal readings if you want to send me an email. And yeah, this is all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so very much once again, and I do hope to see you in the next one. Hey there, pile number 3. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and welcome. If you chose this card here with the Rem and Dahlia with determination and this sodalite crystal, this is going to be your reading. So today we are asking, what is your intuition trying to tell you? And while selecting the crystal for your pile, my eyes went straight to the sodalite crystal. And this is signifying your third eye chakra and how strong your third eye chakra is when it comes to this particular intuition. And the fact that we have the ram and determination here, I feel that your intuition is literally screaming at you, but the way the intuition does, because intuition is not loud. Intuition is really calm, but there is also something so direct about it. And I feel that that is something that I'm getting for you, pile number 3, that whatever it is that your intuition is telling you, it is a deep part of your intuition. This is very deep. It's like a deep part of your subconsciousness is really trying to say something to you. And whatever it is telling you, this is very direct. This is like a very stern and firm message. It's a very stern and firm communication is something that I'm getting here. So this is really interesting, but it's also intimidating me a little bit. So there might be a little bit of a fear factor here that whatever your intuition is telling you, it is natural for some fear to come up for this pile, because just because of where this intuition is coming from and how deep this intuition is coming from. It's like it's coming from a very deep part of you. And if it does bring up some fears, then I would say that that's natural. But let's just see what we have for you, pile number 3. I'm already getting chills, but let's see what it is. It's almost urgent. It's not, I mean, it's not a bad thing. Like, your intuition is not warning you about something. It's something bad, but it's something. It's definitely something. So what is my pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them? What is my pile number 3's intuition trying to speak to them? I think it's trying to speak to you. I feel like some of you could be in the verge of experiencing an awakening. If some of you are not clairaudient yet, I feel that it's something that's awakening in you. There are psychic gifts coming in for a lot of you from this pile. And your intuition is in the process of kind of breaking through and breaking free and awaken, come to a more conscious state. I feel like a lot of you are experiencing awakening here. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Take it as it resonates. Some of you could be awakening to a twin flame connection. We have the Page of Cups, Death, Queen of Swords under the 2 of Cups, what is this? The 8 of Swords. Yeah, that fear energy, and this was trying to speak to me also. The 5 of Cups. Okay. I just want a different back of the deck energy. 10 of Cups. Okay, I'll try to channel this as much as possible because I'm not, I, I personally feel like I'm still learning, and I'm pretty sure I am. We're always still learning. But I feel that this one is coming from a very deep part of you. With the Hermit and the Death, I do feel that there is some deep transformation happening inside of you. And it is giving me that awakening energy, but on the verge of, like, not really there yet, but kind of getting there. Kind of an energy, something that I'm getting here. The Hermit and the Death. It's like the Hermit emerging from the Death. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting here, where Death is all about transformation. And regardless, your intuition is still telling you something, and I feel like it has something to do with intimacy. And I feel that it has something to do with speaking to your guides. I feel like your guides are really trying to speak to you with the Three of Cups here. But with the Page of Cups, like, just the way that, you know, the just by what I'm seeing by this drawing here, this illustration, that you're probably just going off on your day doing regular things. But regardless, like, all the time, your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. And they're looking out for you. And they're making sure that you're always kind of entertained, is also something that I'm getting here. And with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, I feel that your guides are kind of, there's a very feminine energy here present. And I feel that your guides are wanting you to discover something about yourself, discover some hidden treasure about yourself, and use it. So yeah, this could be really about some sort of a spiritual gift here. So the Two of Cups is really speaking to me about a very deep, soulful, romantic connection. And you're just getting a lot of insights about it. Because look at this Queen of Swords. I feel like she's really listening to her intuition. And her intuition is coming from her sword. So this Queen of Swords in this card, she's so intuitive. And I feel that there is this awakening to a twin flame connection here with this Two of Cups. It's very intimate, by the way. So, or you're learning about yourself as a lover, or there's something to do with love here. I'm not picking up on so much since it's a general reading, but we do have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups underneath. This is the Five of Swords is really speaking about what's that? It's talking more about listening to your intuition and moving through the Five of Swords energy of drama to listen to your intuition is also something that I'm getting here. And the Six of Pentacles is telling me all about, I'm not sure if you can see the cards, but the Six of Pentacles right here is all about Spirit giving you guidance, Spirit giving you messages. It's Spirit kind of leading you through the path. And then we also have the Magician here, which is all about, you know, this is the manifestation of your higher self, as above so below. I can just keep reading the deck, but just because of how much energetic spiritual support that I'm experiencing in this reading. But yeah, I really feel that it's your guides that are trying, that wants you to sort of open up something in you and really, really use it. Open up some sort of a skill. something very specific, something that's very unique to you, and something that you've kind of locked away for a really long time, but use it because you were never meant to keep it locked up for this long anyway, is something that I'm really getting here. I'm gonna get a couple clarifiers with this Two of Cups here. What is this about? You have the Emperor. I need another one. What is that? The King of Swords. See, we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. But I feel that this is really, yeah, this is some sort of an awakening in terms of love connections. And with the Emperor here, this feeling of, this is giving me positive, healthy masculine energy. Positive, healthy energy, and it's giving me a positive, healthy, strong and firm energy. This is creating a structure and ruling it also is something that I'm getting here. So there is a feeling of ruling the heart and ruling your intuition. So this could mean the I'm getting this energy of the divine really helping you with your intuition here. So this is giving me just awakening energy, really. And that is what your intuition is trying to tell you. It doesn't have to be twin flame for a lot of you, but I do feel that it is still an awakening here of some sort. And in terms of intimacy, because this is also giving me a lot of intimate energy. But then this is very healthy Queen and King of Swords. Like, there is, all of these energies are healthy. They're all in the positive spectrum of it, is what I'm picking up here. So yeah, that's just what I'm getting here. This is what your intuition is trying to tell you. And it's kind of working its own process, really. And all the Cups energy is also giving me like an intuitive energy. I mean, whatever this is, like this thing that your intuition is telling you, your intuition is really telling you some things here. But we do have the Five of Swords again, so I do feel that there is oh, I was probably just pulling, I don't know. Well, the Empress just showed up here also. Yeah, this is a very powerful spiritual energy, moving out of a lot of self-sabotaging energy. Also something that I'm getting here with this card, moving out of the Five of Swords energy. Like this, usually the Five of Swords in the back means something else in most cases, but all energies are different, and in different energies, different cards mean different things. But this is not a bad thing to have this in the back of the deck for this particular reading. Your intuition right now is spot on. It's very, very clear. It's very, very good. So I'm just going to leave it here because it's speaking about some psychic gifts that's coming to you, especially with this Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, like going through some sort of transformation, going through experiencing or being on the verge of some sort of awakening and receiving some psychic spiritual gifts. This is what I'm really getting here. And also a lot of help and support and communication from your guides. Your intuition is trying to connect you to the guides around you, from doing very mundane day-to-day tasks to now communicating and talking to your guides all the time, always feeling them, always feeling their presence, always feeling their love, and the divine really connecting with you on a very intuitive and a soulful level. Like the divine is always connected to us that way, but this is more like an awareness of it. And that's how we communicate to guides. We communicate to guides through the divine, through our creator, through God. That's how we communicate with our guides. It's not like we communicate with our guides, but we communicate with our guides through God. That's how it really works. So I feel like that's what's really happening here with your intuition. So there is a lot going on. There's a lot of things trying to build itself up here, and it's working its own process. And I feel that with this reading, your guides just want you to be very aware of that. And I do feel that if you're not taking good care of yourself, if you're not resting, that is something that Spirit really wants you to do, because you need a lot of rest, a lot of taking care of yourself during this time, because you're releasing a lot here, a lot of egoic patterns that is not in service to you anymore. And it's happening in a very subconscious, deep level. With the Death and Hermit, this is very deep. There's a lot of releasing happening. So please take care of yourself. I said so much. It's just what I do when I'm a little... I mean, I'm still getting used to talking to so many people through the internet, and it makes me a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. And it does change the way I talk and deliver messages. Just my grammar, not the message itself. The messages are always really supported, so they always get delivered. Okay, so pile number 3, what I'm going to do now is I will take a look at some oracle decks to get some closing messages and advice for you and see what comes through. So for my pile number 3, what advice do you have? I feel like less messages, more advice for you. We have don't let pride get in your way. This is bringing me back to the 5 of Swords. So with the Death and don't let pride get in your way, this is really speaking to me about ego. And I feel that if you're experiencing things where you are being asked to really surrender your ego and your pride, it is for your own good, is something that is coming through here. Yes, I want to see something. The Temperance. Yeah, that is something that I'm really getting here. Don't let your pride get in the way of this intuitive process that is happening. I feel like it's going to make things, I mean, it's not going to make things anything, but it will make you feel very uncomfortable if you want to hold on to pride and go through the same process at the same time. It's going to be very uncomfortable. So Spirit is asking you to let go of your pride here, wherever it may be. I feel like you'll know when you see the card. Okay. For my pile number 3. This one, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? This could be more of a in a psychic kind of a way is what I'm getting here. I feel like you may be hiding your true potential in a way with this Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. With don't dim your light to fit in, I feel that there is something within you that is wanting to emerge, and Spirit is really wanting you to not dim your light as you emerge, or don't try to fit in. Spirit is really wanting you to embrace that energy. It's something that I'm getting with this card here. Okay, for my pile number 3. Reflect on your priorities. Okay, so what is also going to help you is reflecting on your priorities, reflecting on your values, You have the Queen of Pentacles here, and she is a very valuable court card. So I do feel that there is a need to reflect on what your priorities really are. And another reason for that is that maybe your priorities are changing right now with the Death and the Hermit, or certain things that you prioritized before but you forgot and you left it along the way as you were, you know, moving on with life, going through experiences, learning, growing, changing, and forgetting certain things that used to mean a lot to you, but you forgot about it. And that is something that is coming back, and that is something that's coming into light again. But priorities could mean so many different things. This process could work itself in so many different ways for so many different people. Like, I can think of so many possibilities, and I can really pick up on that also. So please take this as it resonates as well. And the last card for you, pile number 3, is this one over here, and it's White Eagle Spirit, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So with this card, I am getting a message of really just releasing family wounds, healing family wounds. With Connect to your lineage, a lot of your guides could be ancestors. And ancestors I feel like they're always watching over us also. So yeah, definitely ancestor guides are coming through here, helping you with deep family wounds and patterns with the Death card, and helping you release them. But regardless, every time I see this 5 of Swords, from my personal experience, you need rest. You need a lot of rest. You need to make sure you're eating well, you're sleeping well. And if it's something that is challenging for you, depending on your routine, take as much stress as you could possibly take, and at least make sure, if anything, you're sleeping well. And if you find the time to take a nap and you really want to take a nap, just go ahead and please take that nap, because there's a lot happening for you internally. There is a lot of stuff that you're doing subconsciously. So yeah, please take good care of yourself, pile number 3. And this is all I have for you. I hope this reading helped. I hope it resonated. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to. And liking the video helps the channel and also helps me as a reader and lets me know that you've liked the reading. If you want to follow for more readings, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to get a personal reading, you can always send me an email and I can help you get started there. So this is all I have for you, pile number 3. I appreciate you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hey there, pile number 4. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you chose this card with Raccoon and Sycamore, with Curiosity and the raw lemon quartz crystal, this is going to be a reading. So when this card came out, I was almost not gonna do a pile 4, but this card came out for it because I felt that there needed to be a pile 4, feeling into the energies. And I was really well, intrigued, not much, but just I thought it was really interesting that this card came out with Curiosity. So I feel that, you know, this card is really talking about something that you're curious about, but more importantly, I was feeling like this is more about someone you're curious about. It's for a lot of you, it's a person that your intuition is telling you something about. With the lemon quartz here, I feel like this is more of a healthier connection, because the energy of the lemon quartz is very soothing. I mean, it's very soothing for me personally, but it's still soothing in general, because it kind of balances out a lot of energies within you here with this lemon quartz. I wasn't really picking up on too much other than the fact that it's about someone. But let's just see what we have here, and what is it that your intuition is trying to tell you? Because I usually get some sort of a messages and I start channeling just by looking at the card and the crystal. But for this one, I'm not really getting much. And that is also something that is making me feel intrigued. But I'm feeling now as I say this, that this is the energy in itself, that your intuition isn't saying much about this person. There's so much quietness here. But what does that mean? Am I gonna take that card? I'm gonna see what that was, but there was just a card that flew out. It's the Seven of Swords, but it's coming up reversed. Okay. Oof. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, so what is pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them? We have the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, it may not necessarily be about a person, but I was really getting that energetically. The Five of Swords in reverse this time, and what is this? The Two of Swords. It's giving me an energy of meeting someone new and not knowing how to figure them out. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's like a very, like, this person is so mysterious. Like, I don't know how to figure them out. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. And it's almost like you just met this person, or they're new to you. You just got to know of them. Can I get some clarifier for the Emperor here? And all of a sudden I can shuffle. It's just funny. Because I was just really struggling the first few piles for whatever reason. This one. Okay, what is that? That is the Three of Wands. For the Five of Swords, we have the Ten of Swords. What about the Two of Swords? Seven of Pentacles. In the back, we have the Queen of Wands. All right, so for a lot of you, this is someone that you are interested in, attracted to, but you can't seem to figure them out. This is about a person. And I feel that this person just seems very stern, almost distant, a little bit daydreamy, kind of here, also not here, in their own world. And they seem to be very content about themselves in their own presence, and they don't seem to like drama or any kind of, they're not really into competition in that kind of a way. They seem like someone who's very wise, and I feel that, yeah, it is your intuition trying to figure this person out. Like, how are they? What's the deal? What kind of a person are they? And just really trying to figure that out. Like, what are they all about? And I feel that since you probably don't know too much about this person, or too much about the situation. Maybe you've heard some things about this person from someone else, like, oh, this new person, they're from there, and I heard that their family's like that, or I heard that it's like that, or they're just weird and in their own world, like, you know, all that kind of things. With this Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles here, your intuition may be telling you that you will get a chance to develop a connection with this person. And it's this feeling of having known this person for a very long time, having this intuition that this is not the first time that I've come across this person, and your intuition is really trying to tell you that you are not sure who they are now, but there is this feeling of just knowing that you are going to get to know this person for quite some time with the Seven of Pentacles here. Like, there is a, you know, this is Seven of Pentacles is talking about a long period of time of investing, getting to know this person and spending time with this person, all that kind of stuff. So there is time involved here, an investment of time, and also a sort of getting to know more about this person. The more time you spend, you know a little bit more, and the more time you spend, you learn a little bit more. But you can also feel with this Nine of Cups here that this person is really content within themselves. You can tell that they're not really looking for anyone else, because with this Emperor here, they're very comfortable in themselves. They're very comfortably alone, or whatever it is. Like, they just really like their own company. And there is also something a little bit quirky about them. There is something there is something about this person, and they may behave in a certain way that seems like in a way that you typically wouldn't expect them to behave. With this Ten of Swords here, I feel that this person does appear to be really, really wise, or has gone through certain challenges. They seem very well seasoned. And I feel that your intuition is right about all of these things, if that's what it's telling you, because intuition is always right. And I do feel that your intuition is just giving you some feedback about this person, and what it's picking up on is what I'm seeing here. Another thing that you might feel is that this person may be attracted to you, and that is also true, because I feel like it's going both ways here. And then we also have the Moon in the back of the deck, so there is so much that you don't know about this person. There's so much mystery here. But with the Three of Wands, your intuition is still telling you that there will be opportunities to get closer to this person. There will be opportunities to get to know this person. Another message that I'm getting with the Three of Wands is that there will be what is this? Yeah, the universe will bring you opportunities for this person and this connection here. And it will come to you in abundance also. I'm not sure what that's about, but it'll come to you in abundance. And something about this person will also kind of puts your guard down. And I feel that that is something that your intuition is telling you, that, you know, it's just something that I'm picking up reading your intuition, that your intuition is telling me that you feel comfortable to let your guard down when it comes to this person, because you feel like they're not going to betray you. And I feel like the way things are right now, that's really, you know, I don't see any chance for that to happen. But regardless, I feel like that was just something else that I was channeling for a second here. But based on your intuition, I do feel that you'll get some time to like get to know this person, because you can't seem to figure them out right now. Let me see if I can get some clarifiers for some of these cards, because, you know, just helping you out, get some more info. Wow, there's a lot of cards that just, I'll take them because they're all reversed. I feel like it's like that for a reason. The new back of the deck is Two of Wands, so it's about making some kind of decision here. But what is this? We have the King of Pentacles. Are they reversed? I'm gonna read them up. Like, I'll consider the fact that they turned reversed, but I just need to see the images. So we have the Ten of... No, Spirit is asking me to do this. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Your intuition can pick up that this person has had a rough past. I feel like we all, I mean, a lot of us have a rough past, but I feel like the kind of rough past that this person has had has to do with lack of support. And I feel like your intuition can pick up on the fact that this person had to take care of themselves because this person had a difficult time receiving support. That is something that, like, yeah, this is talking, I'm talking about nurture, financially, family-wise, other connections, other relationships, maybe co-workers. Like, this person has this feeling of not feeling supported enough. And maybe they want to do everything by themselves. Hence, that the initial energy that I was picking up on. So that is something that this person does have in their mindset. So I would really consider this, because usually if it's a mindset thing, that then we do have the Two of Wands here. So this is talking about a decision. But yeah, if it's a mindset thing, then it could be possible that this person may not feel supported when it comes to you also, if you want to support them, because they're just in that mindset. So that is something to kind of be aware of. It's not a bad thing, but it's just a consciousness thing. Like, that's just what I'm seeing here. Like, this person just needs to build trust with someone here and really feel supported by someone and understand that they deserve support from others and that they're deserving of it, and then they can actually safely receive it, no questions asked, or yeah, something like that. And they have a hard time really seeing that they deserve support here. But for you, it's a good thing to know, and it's a good thing that your intuition is kind of picking up on that, because it does leave you with making the decision of whatever decision you have to make in this connection here. I feel like a lot of you, it's a work situation. Like, you've known them from work for a lot of you, or a project, or through a family member. I'm hearing like this is not a close connection, but there's an opportunity to be close. But yeah, this is all I'm getting here for you, pile number 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at your advice cards and see if there are any closing messages that needs to come through for today's reading for you. Right, so for my pile number 4, can you get a card, please? We have communication is key. Of course, just it's kind of obvious since you're getting to know this person. And I feel like there's also a feeling of just knowing that the two of you are going to be close. And that is also something that I'm getting here. Your intuition is like, we're gonna be close, you know, even though you haven't really gone to that level with this person yet, but you can just feel it, you just know. So communication is definitely very important here, and I feel that that is something that will manifest. But it's also an advice that when you do communicate with this person, make sure that you're communicating everything that you want to communicate with them properly in a healthy manner, because this person's gonna run away if they smell drama or anything like that. And then we have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So this person may have kind of like a transformative effect on you. It's almost like this person is reflecting a part of you that you haven't been in touch with for a very long time. And that's where this person is connecting to you, where you haven't really explored this part of yourself well enough. So this person is kind of shedding light to parts of yourself that you don't know much about. So through this connection, you're kind of getting to know yourself in a way, hence the transformation and things changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So this person could be very healing to you. Their presence, the lessons they teach you, it could be very healing. And also you may feel some type of way when it comes to this person because they are affecting you that way. And usually when things like this happens, it's both ways. So this is not just you, but regardless, that is coming through here in this reading. Okay, for my pile number 4, please, Spirit. I'm gonna put this back. This card came out in pile 3, but Spirit is telling me not necessarily. You may be drawn to pile 3, but I felt like saying that. Okay, let's see. What's here for pile 4? I'm just gonna randomly pick one. Okay, talk less, feel more with Pisces. But reflecting on your priorities is kind of the same, like feeling more, because it's like getting in touch with your feelings and understanding what your feelings are trying to tell you. This is the same as listening to your intuition, because your feelings are intelligent. I feel that your emotions are trying to tell you something in this connection. So stay in touch with your feelings when it comes to this person, and this connection is also something that I'm seeing here. And your priorities, reflect on your priorities. It's really kind of giving me this message of staying grounded in this connection and not get your feet kind of swept away by this person because you're so curious about them and put too much power and focus into them. Not in a, in an unhealthy way is what I mean. If this is just for those of you for whom that little message resonated. And one last card for my pile number 4 is Serapis Bay with Ascension. Move into your true self, rise above darkness. The light is here. Okay. Some of you may be drawn to pile 3. If you feel called to, check that out. But pile 3's message was very significant. So if it doesn't resonate, please don't force it to fit. But if you feel called to, then feel free, because it might, like I said, it may, since it's so significant, it may also be important. I'll leave that deduction to you. But with Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, and the light is here. I feel like this is just, this connection with this person has this very transformative quality to it, where it's bringing you closer to your true self and kind of showing you and moving you out of a certain kind of darkness, or just when it comes to darkness, I mean that I really feel like it's shedding some kind of light to parts of yourself that you're not very familiar with. I get that same message with this communication is key, because the moon here, this is a new moon, so the moon is kind of hidden here. This person or this connection, or however this person makes you feel, is shedding some sort of light there. And with feel more, Spirit is asking you to stay in touch with your feelings, because it's really helping you in this connection. And it's also showing you things about yourself, showing you how you are. It's also showing you priorities, because things that feel good to us, our feelings really tell us what our priorities are also sometimes. So this is all I have for you, pile number 4. I hope this reading resonated. It's a very specific message, but I hope it did. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to, and if you like the video, it lets me know that you've liked the reading, and it also helps the channel. If you want to follow for more readings, you can always subscribe. And for personal readings, you can send me an email. I'll be happy to help you with that. And this is all I have for you, pile number 4. Thank you so much for being here with me, for watching this reading, and I do hope to see you in the next one.